All right, so let me talk about GTX. GTX was a really good tournament. I'm gonna just get this out the way. They paid immediately. Like, if you made money at that tournament, we're not waiting a week, we're not waiting a month, we're not gonna vanish. We're gonna pay right now.
Look at this, guys. GTX is paying everybody out in person. Most tournaments do this.
Like, they'll
never do it. Never. I want to pay. I always want to pay 9 months later. This is amazing. Thank you, guys.
Make that a standard tournament. People can learn from that. This tournament was in an NBA stadium. Granted, I think that Salt Lake City, Kitaro's vacuuming, great. I think Salt Lake City, well, Utah in general is just a state that not many people are too interested in. But the smart arena that we played in was amazing. So much space and such a new experience for fighting games that we've never really had before. To play in an NBA stadium, that was amazing, amazing. And I think that GTX was very humble in the success of the tournament and the feedback that they got. And at first people were skeptical because they were like, oh man, it's not getting that many entrants. I think Big House played a role with that, being a more established tournament. But that's the thing, established. I feel like you take the first year of your series to establish yourself. If it does good, it's gonna generate hype and more people are gonna wanna come the next year. Not only that, the fact that we had Luigi, we had Elegant, who put on an amazing show of MKLeo, definitely made finals hype. There were 2 finals, Armada versus Hungry Bots, Elegant versus MKLeo, both generating not only massive views, but massive hype. People were excited, not only at the tournament, but at home as well. That's gonna make people wanna come back for the next year. I hope GTX has us again, because they definitely made a name for themselves in the community, and I know tons and tons of more people are going to come to the event if it happens again next year. So please, GTX, please. But I'll talk about my performance overall. Doubles, me and Void got 7th, losing to Best Ness and Diablo twice. I'm tight, I'm super tight. I think that's the worst in my entire career that I've ever played in teams, and I feel like I let Void down to a degree, but knowing how we are, it's okay, we bounce back. And Best Ness and Diablo are a really good team. Like, you're just actually a really good team. It wasn't a bad loss. Like, they're good. So I was disappointed in the way I played, but what could you do, right? Just gotta work on it and get better. Singles, let's see. I had to beat DSS, Meta Knight main from NorCal, to finally end up getting my rematch versus Larry. Yo, MomoCon, we did Ness DK, went to game 5, I lost. That's when I was a super scrub that couldn't close out game 5s. I've been closing out my game 5s, baby, yes. And so when I fought Larry, we were talking about this. The minute we knew that we had to fight each other, we were talking about it. We're playful about this type of stuff. Even after the match, we were still playful about it. I'm like, Larry, I'm coming for you. And every time I see him, I just smile like the entire time. Larry, I'm coming for you. So I finally sit down. We play game 1 on Lilac. I take it. I was so happy. I was like, yes, I got game 1. Just need one more. Here we go. Of course, classic NAKAT. Gotta go to game 3. He jams me. But instead of staying DK, he goes Marth on my Ness. I got jammed. He even SD'd and I lost. I hate that matchup. I'm like, all right, this is my moment. This is it. I could go Fox and play the character he plays and he probably knows stuff. Or I could put on the tie and go to work. What do you guys think I did? You're damn right. I put on the tie and I went to work. Because the thing is, I felt like his Marth was good enough to do the job it needed to do. Wall out Ness, a character with a severe disadvantage state versus Marth, he wins. All right, but DK, not only does the jank come into factor, but DK can actually fight Marth as well. So I went DK. And I won that solidly, and I got the victory over Larry. And that felt really good because that's another game 5 demon that I needed to close out. I was happy. I was super happy. I didn't pop off, but I was happy. Then I had to play Elegant. The guy that got 2nd. Never have I ever fought him before. But I never fought a Luigi that good. I got jammed. He 3-0'd me. And I was kind of upset that, you know, I'm in losers now, but like, nothing but respect. I shook his hand, like, good job, you're really good. Like, that's it. He wins. I go in, and then I fight JK, who I previously beat a while back at a 2GG. I fight him here. He jammed my Nest 2 games straight. I actually died at almost 0 in one of those games because, you know, Nest recovery. I was so mad after I lost to JK because, like, it just made me lose faith in Nest versus Bayonetta, which is like my staple for that matchup. It's like my best character that I have in my arsenal for it. So I spoke to Salem and Void after the match, right? Instead of sulking and just being a baby about it, I spoke to them. I had been working on Sheik, and I got to bust out Sheik in the last game, and it went to last hit versus JK. I didn't close it out, sadly. But I said, you know, Void, you know, I'm upset because I lost, but the only thing I can do is work harder. And I'm happy I got to at least apply my Sheik in the matchup. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. In the matchup. And, you know, the only thing I can do is keep working towards it. I'm going to sit, I'm going to play friendlies, just keep training. And, you know, respect. You know, step it up as a competitor. You just got to get better. And then Salem, he told me try Lucina. And I thought about it. You know, maybe that could be an option. So right now I'm like self-discovering what I need in order to fully jam Bayonetta's, you know, without the risk of going Nest and dying at 0. But overall, that was my GTX run. I ended up getting 17th, beating Larry, losing to Elegant and JK. I wanted to do a lot better, but I accomplished at least 2 goals at that tournament. So cheers to improvement and keep moving on. And that's my 3rd top 10 PGR win. So, you know, I'm building my resume. I'm getting there, guys. But let me know what you thought of the tournament. Let me know what you thought of my performance, what I could do better. Just let me know.